Hello everyone, welcome to my programming club. Today we will be solving another daily Leetcode problem, and the problem's name is missing number. So you are given an array of nums containing n distinct integers ranging from 0 to n, both 0 and n inclusive, and you have to return only the numbers in the range that is the only number in the range that is missing from the given array. So in this particular nums array, from 0 to 3 only 2 was missing, so we returned 2. Okay, and in this particular array from 0 to 2, how do we know that what is the last number of the range? That is equal to the size of the nums array. Okay, from 0 to 2 only 2 was missing, so we returned 2. In this particular one, from 0 to 9 only 8 was missing, so we returned 8. Okay, so let's see the constraints also. The length of the nums array is equal to or let's say order of 10 raised to power 4, and each element is ranging from 0 to n. Okay, so all the numbers of the nums array are given to be unique numbers, and there is a follow-up of the problem also, that could you implement a solution that is only using constant extra space and linear runtime complexity, which is order of n. So we'll try to do it in the most optimal way that is possible. Okay, so let's see how we'll be solving this particular problem. Okay, so before proceeding with the problem, there is a prerequisite that you should be knowing about XOR operation. Okay, so I guess most of you should be familiar with XOR operation. If you are not, then I'll provide a little intro here. Basically, XOR operation is having a certain property that if you XOR a number with itself, okay, so let's say you XOR A with A, then it becomes 0. Okay, so if let's say binary representation of A is this, and you XOR these bits, so since these bits are same, so they will result in 0. Okay, so it will nullify the number will nullify itself. Okay, you can say that. And if let's say you XOR A and B, then it will sure not be equal to 0. Okay, provided that these both are not equal to, even, yeah, provided that both are not equal to 0. Okay, let's say A is 0 and B is 0, then their XOR will also be 0. Okay, so this property will be used here. Okay, and if A and B both are equal, it becomes this condition only. So this is the property that we'll be using to solve it in linear time time complexity and constant extra space. So what we will be doing is, we will be having a variable total XOR. Initially it will be initialized with 0, then let's say a nums array is given to you. Okay, and there is one more property, that XOR of any number with 0 is the number itself. Okay, So these two properties you should be keeping in mind. That's why we are initializing it with 0 initially. Okay, so you will traverse the nums array in this direction, left to right or right to left. It is based upon your preference, what you like. Okay, so let's say the nums array is 301. Okay, and we decided to XOR all the values. So once we are done with it, XOR will be representing the whole XOR of this array. And if let's say I run a loop from 0 to the ending number, which is 3 here, okay, and I XOR everything with the nums array, then this can happen. So as you see that a number XOR with itself will cancel out that number. So 0 and 0, 3 and 3, 1 and 1, you are only left with 2. So if after getting the total XOR from nums array while traversing it, and you do XOR of that total XOR with every number in the range, then you will be having your missing number, and this will be in constant space and linear runtime complexity. So let's see the implementation. I will be doing the implementation of this approach. So this is the implementation. We are having a total XOR. Firstly, we are having XOR of every value that is present in nums, and then we are XORing total XOR values with every number that is possible in the range. So we will be having at last the missing number. So let's submit for the sample test cases. As you can see, it's getting accepted for sample test cases. Let's submit for the final evaluation. Yeah, it's getting accepted for the final evaluation also. After final evaluation, it's getting accepted. So that's how we will be solving this particular problem. If you are still having any doubts or any queries in general, then you may ask them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.